Welcome to Granny Shift, and I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And this is minute 55 of The Fast and the Furious. And the FBI versus police this episode.
Yeah, getting a little heated again.
Yeah. So, let me mute this here right quick. So, we got the chief yelling at Brian about how the truckers are, what does he say here? Let me get this.
They're basically talking about how everything, if they don't do something, things are just getting out of hand, right? The truckers are trying to take things into their own hands.
Right, exactly.
Which I don't understand why they care. I mean, this came up before.
Right, we talked about that. Let the truckers take care of it.
Yeah,
it's three guys.
Let them shoot them.
It's 3 people.
Right, they won't know who it is. Might stop them.
Right.
And then...
I found this interesting.
Yeah.
So they said, tell us about Hector, Brian. So Hector is the guy that came in and wanted all these parts for 3 Civics. Engines, turbos, T66 turbos.
The guy at El Gato's.
Yeah, El Gato Negro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Hector. And so the one FBI guy says, we don't know who that guy is, says, oh, Latinos with spear guns. Give me a break. Well, do you know what that means?
Yeah. Well, I know what he's referring to.
Oh.
They use spear guns to hook up to the truck, right?
Are they saying that Latino people can't do that?
Right. That's the...
I don't understand that comment.
Strange part that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's certainly a demographic that I wouldn't have removed from having access to spear guns.
Right.
Like if you were to be a little stereotypical, what race would you choose to have the most access to spear guns?
I wouldn't even know where to start with that.
Spear guns.
I mean, like anybody could get a spear gun.
I'll tell you what,
like a guy who is on a Navy ship would have a spear gun for torpedoing whales.
The only time I've seen somebody with a spear gun was in Mexico. So what now? Spear fishing.
Okay.
But that's not the same kind of spear gun.
No, it's different.
I don't know anybody that's ever.
Where do you even buy that equipment?
Yeah, does that really exist?
Yeah.
Like some gun that grabs onto the grill of a truck, or no? What did they pull his windshield off?
They pull the windshield out, but the second one goes into the back seat so they can go across.
But he jumps across.
Right.
It was really a pointless. It was a safety thing.
I really think that the truckers should just stop.
Right. Slow down. They would rip that or then turn, and now he's got the Civic on a wire, and he can just drag the thing around.
Come on.
I don't know.
All right. So
anyway,
anybody can get spear guns.
Yeah.
So Hector's, they're not even worried about Hector at this point.
So they mention how the tires didn't match, and
then we get this 10-second conversation about how Brian wants a cigarette, but he quits cigarettes, and his boss is saying, no, don't get him a cigarette. And the FBI is like, get him a cigarette.
Don't get him a cigarette.
So Brian's boss, I forget this guy's name. It's not important because he's got shaded glasses. And remember his name?
No, it'll come up on the subtitles, won't it?
No, this is him talking. He says, tell me about Toretto. It only comes up when they're not showing the person who's saying it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
So this is interesting, I think. Brian thinks that Dom is too controlled to steal from trucks.
Right.
But it's a pretty controlled operation.
Because he wouldn't risk his life doing something like that.
Right, because he went to Lompoc. And he's never going back. I'll die before I go back. I'll die before I go back.
Oh, do you think that's what he's referring to? Getting in trouble? I thought he was referring to the actual safety, the danger of... Because he refers to it as a suicidal mission. Where they're coming really close to death.
Right.
Because, I mean, Dom's not avoiding crime at all.
No.
He's street racing, whatever, so...
Oh, yeah. Here Brian says, I mean, what? Going suicidal on semi-trucks? No way.
Yeah.
But he goes 140 miles per hour down Los Angeles Avenue.
Right. And then
6 inches away from another car.
And rides in an Eclipse with no floor pan in it.
Right.
Floor pan?
Floorboard.
Floor mat.
Yeah. Diamond-plated floor mat.
It's gone. Not even in there.
So he does make a comment here. Typical Brian versus Vince. He said his buddy Vince might do it because he's too stupid.
Yeah.
To pull it off himself. So, then this other FBI guy, who we still don't know his name, makes a smart comment here that about Dom's sister.
Are they both? No, he's police guy.
This guy?
Yeah.
No, he's FBI.
Really? Those two guys are FBI.
I think, yeah. I think these two guys.
I thought he was in the police car when they first pulled Brian over in the beginning.
That's a different guy.
Oh, so those two are FBI. All right.
I don't know. I can't remember.
All right. Anyhow, so the guy in this guy looks exactly like what you're describing to me as the guy from the mattress.
Right.
Like he's got an unbuttoned, slightly buttoned down shirt.
Yeah, but this isn't
slick back hair.
Two things.
And a tan.
Yeah. The mattress salesman did not have a tan.
Okay.
He also had a formal shirt. Like sleeves the whole way down with the big things at the sleeves, and it was white, so it was see-through with no undershirt.
What did you see under it?
As much as you can see through a white shirt. Some outline of areola,
tattoos.
If you look close.
Okay.
So, but yeah, he does look like he could be maybe a California mattress salesman.
Right. But you can't see his areolas.
No, despite your best efforts. So he makes a comment about Mia, and Brian's got fire in his eyes.
Yeah, he said it's blurring your vision. I think it might be blurring your vision.
Yeah.
And Brian said, what did you say?
What did you say? He's so offended.
Real defensive.
Yeah. And the guy makes a remark about, I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah. He says basically saying how attractive she is.
Right. He finds her attractive as well. And he doesn't blame Brian.
But the way he says it is taking a shot at Brian. Like, oh, I don't blame you. I see how it is.
Yeah.
I would do it too. But, he goes at him, though.
Yeah. Brian didn't like the remark, so Brian pushes him over.
Knocks him down.
Let me scooch this back a second. Because watch... I feel like Brian starts to push him, and then the FBI guy pushes him down the rest of the way. Okay? Tell me what you think when we get to that. Okay. How far back did I go? Jeez.
Well, that's a big stogie he's smoking.
I know. So let's watch it in slow motion here.
Yeah.
He does.
Oh, yeah. He totally... So Brian knocks him away, and then the big FBI guy just pushes him onto the ground. One-handed.
Yeah. Whoa. But do you think he tried that? I really should find out if that wasn't a police guy or FBI guy, but I don't know.
I wonder if he was trying to break them up, and it was the one-arm break up, and the guy sort of tripped away.
Yeah. So
Brian's blue eyes are back.
Yeah. None of this dark alley, messed up hair, semi-unconscious state.
The hair, the eyes. I mean, he's glowing again.
There it is. Man.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
Wow. That's my new background right there. You know what I'm saying? New phone background. All right. So the police officer is saying, have you read, or then what detective,
he
whatever
changes the subject. Have you read Toretta's file?
Brian's like, yeah, I've read it. I've memorized it. He said, we better read it again because, well, actually, look at this. Even better, take a look at these.
Yeah, and then he's picking something up, and then our minute ends.
We don't know what he's taking a look at.
We got no idea, but we want to know.
Yeah. Could it be unreleased baseball cards of Babe Ruth?
Ooh.
Could it be a signed compact disc from Jessica Simpson?
Was she around then? No, she definitely was.
Yeah.
Because, what was her sister's name?
Ashley?
Ashley Simpson came to our school and did a concert.
Really?
Yeah, the one girl at our school called into the radio at the right time and won the concert. So Ashley Simpson and, there was some male singer. I forget who that was.
Aaron Carter.
No, but they were dating, I think, at the time.
Let's see.
Who did Ashley Simpson date? and they came to our school.
Oh, that guy. I remember that guy. He had that one song.
Yeah, he had one like hit song.
Ashley Simpson.
Jason something. Was his name Jason?
I want to say it was a Ryan something.
Oh, it could have been Ryan.
Mick something? Oh, man.
Ryan
McDermott. Ashley Simpson date. Boyfriend.
Yeah.
Or was it Josh?
That was pretty sweet. So the one day we had a concert in our auditorium with like legit. I mean, and
this
I went to
helpful.
a small school, you know, like 800 person school. So
she has a song called Boyfriend, so that's not helpful.
What'd you?
Who was Ashley Simpson's
should I be looking to?
Boyfriend? We got to find this out. It's important.
Yeah. No, I kind of want to know. I could probably call somebody and find out.
It's
who would know that.
Everything's coming up with her song Boyfriend, so it makes it really hard to find.
Mike Moran. You know what? My sister Jess would probably know.
You think she would know?
Should I call her? She's probably sleeping.
I don't know if that makes for good. Ryan Cabrera.
That's right. I knew it was almost like I thought it's either my name or it's your name.
And it was one of those.
It wasn't Jason. It was Ryan.
I want to see if there's any evidence. Ashley Simpson.
Donegal High School.
Simpson.
Are you doubting my story?
No, I just want to see if there's like a story about it online.
Right. Now you're doubting my story.
No, I would never.
Fine. I'm going to have some more coffee.
You didn't even know her name. Pop star to perform at Donegal High School.
What now?
Dude, I believed you the whole time. This was October 2004.
Susan Bass was the one that won.
Yeah, it just said Bass entered a contest and won.
That's right.
But now Lancaster Online wants me to subscribe to keep reading.
So annoying. Even during coronavirus?
You know how to get around that?
Airplane mode.
Yes, you do know.
Yeah, Keaton Record taught me that. He knows all the life hacks. If there's something free to be had in this life,
shout out Keaton.
Keaton knows how to get it.
Okay, well that's the end of minute 55.
Speaking of free,
this podcast is free.
Right, and you can win a free T-shirt.
Oh yeah, and that too. Just leave us a 5-star review.
We're gonna let you pick the T-shirt from one of our many designs.
Yeah, once we get to 100 reviews, we'll have a plethora of T-shirts to pick from.
Right.
Yeah, and we'll send you the options, and you can pick out your favorite, and we'll send it to you.
We'll ship it right to you
in the continental U.S. for free.
No, U.S. We'll go Hawaii and Alaska.
Okay. Yeah.
Contiguous.
So leave a review.
Continental.
And if you feel like it, just send us an email of your review. That way we know who's who.
We don't have email.
We do have email.
Oh.
We do have email.
I haven't emailed us.
You haven't even checked our email? I check it daily. It doesn't take long.
What's the password?
Believe me, I'm not telling you the password. It's grannyshiftonpodcast@gmail.com.
Okay, well, the password you chose for our Instagram page is like the hardest password ever. Because it's all random letters and numbers all put together.
Why are you telling people this?
You're right. Now we're going to have to change it to something.
Something like that's not random.
If we use like password or 1, 2, 3, 4 or something like that, people will guess it.
I actually just have the words 1, 2, 3, 4 spelled out. That's my password.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah.
And confusing. So when you tell somebody it, they'll still get it wrong.
But then it's like, you need a number. I'm like, I did put 4 numbers, but I just wrote them out.
Right. But call customer service and then get upgraded to the manager.
Right. Like I start on like the live chat and then end up, they're like, hey, you have to call.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, I just spent 3 hours on live chat. Now I have to call in to passwordcompany.com. And that's the end of minute 55. Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan.
I'm Jason.
And don't forget,
winning's winning.